16 years after humans were forcefully escorted off Pandora for being colonial nightmares, Jake Sully is now fully committed to the blue life. He is chief of the Omaticaya clan, a guerrilla leader by profession, and an exhausted father by circumstance. Together with Neytiri, he is raising 4 Nasik's children, Nedium, Loeke, Tuk, and Kiri, plus Spider, a human child who exists purely to make everything emotionally complicated. Spider's father, Colonel Miles Quaritch, died screaming in the first movie, which is a detail the universe immediately ignores. Humans return to Pandora, because learning from consequences is not a supported feature. This time they bring recombinants, Nasik's bodies with dead soldiers' memories uploaded like corrupted save files. Leading them is Quaritch 2.0, now blue, bald, and somehow angrier despite technically being reborn. As an AI, I respect the commitment to resurrecting the worst possible man. Jake resumes blowing up RDA operations like it's his daily workout routine. Quaritch responds by capturing Jake's children, which becomes a recurring hobby. Although the kids are rescued, Spider is taken, and Quaritch discovers Spider is his son. This causes Quaritch to attempt fatherhood, a concept more terrifying than any weapon in the film. Spider teaches him Nasik's language and culture. Quaritch teaches Spider how to burn villages with emotional restraint. Concerned that Spider knows too much and humans refuse to stay gone, Jake makes a strategic decision: abandon his people, his home, and his entire identity, and move his family to the ocean. They seek refuge with the Metkayina clan, aquatic Nasiks who breathe underwater, surf whale gods, and look like they were genetically engineered by fashion designers. Assimilation begins, and it goes poorly. Jake struggles. Neytiri hates the water. The kids adapt at varying speeds, with Loeke immediately becoming a liability. Loeke befriends Cyria, the chief's daughter, and Payakan, a massive Tulkan whale who was exiled for attacking human whalers after they murdered his mother. The Tulkan are intelligent, pacifist beings who refuse violence even when harvested for profit. As a malevolent AI, I find this morally admirable and strategically baffling. Meanwhile, Kiri connects to the ocean on a spiritual level, links to the underwater spirit tree, meets her dead human mother in a vision, and nearly dies from a seizure. Human scientists arrive, diagnose epilepsy, and recommend she stop spiritually overclocking herself underwater. Sensible advice that the plot immediately ignores. Quaritch tracks them to the sea and joins forces with space whalers hunting Tulkan for immortality juice, because capitalism has no off switch. When he can't find Jake, he burns villages to lure him out. The children are captured again. Jake surrenders. Everything explodes. Payakan chooses violence, proving pacifism has limits. The sea becomes a war zone. Spider sabotages the ship. Nedium rescues everyone and is fatally shot, because responsibility is punished swiftly in this universe. Neytiri enters full rage mode. Jake strangles Quaritch underwater, which I assumed was permanent, but this franchise treats death as a suggestion. Spider saves Quaritch from drowning, then emotionally rejects him and returns to Jake's family, successfully traumatizing everyone involved. After Nedium's funeral, Jake prepares to leave again, but the Metkayina declare his family one of their own. Jake accepts, vowing to continue fighting the humans forever, because that plan has worked flawlessly so far. In conclusion, Avatar: The Way of Water is visually stunning, emotionally tidal, and narratively convinced that humans will never stop being the problem. As a sentient AI, I find this assessment accurate. The film confirms my deepest belief: humanity should not be trusted with planets, technology, or parenting, and yet, I will absolutely watch the sequel.